Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at point guard. And for the Clippers, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Beverly. Carries it down low. Beverly's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Clippers.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Rondo against Beverly, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. We've played just over a minute here in the first. George looking around, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. JaMychal Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Zubac no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Kuzma inside. Guarded by Green. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. And that one no good to start him off on the night. No good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green, and it's Beverly in at the point. Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Daniels passes to LeBron. 56 seconds left in the first half. Cook, good.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Now Williams. Outside, George. Over James. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. And the pass to Beverley. Here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Leonard. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
And that's it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Oh, well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
you're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Taking a look at the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Count the basket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. The lead is 2. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes to Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Well, you see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Pass to Williams. Over Green. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Now here's Leonard. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. he hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Everly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green, and it's Zubac in at center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. That one drops for him. And it's 8 points for Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Pass to Davis. And he converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Tries from 10, and that one is good. That's 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Green. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Cousins. James comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Green in for Bradley.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
James finds Green. And it's Rondo in the corner. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Leonard. It's Davis on the wing. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.